Hi, Alex here with Intuitive Code. This week I sold my stake in Bitcoin at a price of 72,457. And I made it available on Intuitive Code free plan. I'm going to show you in real time. By the way, the plan, you just have to log in to have access to it. Okay, so you find it here along with other assets. If you visit the website, you're going to find all these trading signals, recommendations, thousands of them published in real time. So today I'm going to refer here to the announcement selling Bitcoin at this price, 72,457. You have it here, okay? So there is an explanation. I conducted a live streaming session and I explained the reasons I sold Bitcoin at this price. For the same reasons, I announced to all these investors interested in the crypto markets that I was going to announce the button. So when you got the button in Bitcoin, I was here informing you, and I promised that I would come back once I would sell my position in Bitcoin at this price. So you find here the performance of Bitcoin. This announcement, it was made on March 13. Bitcoin, the price continued moving higher, and today you have here the price of Bitcoin. Okay. So, having said this, the most important about this matter is that I explained in the past months how to outperform in the markets. I'm referring to the US stock market as well as cryptocurrencies. And you find that I call it the MicroStrategy rally from $135 to $1,800. So in this article, you are going to find that, for example, investors in Marathon Digital Holdings, that was one of the companies that I've been discussing, once the share price got to $34, I told them to sell and instead to buy shares of MicroStrategy. So meanwhile, Marathon Digital Holdings, the share price crashed at 50%, and that insight, it was critical or vital to these investors, because instead of losing money, they continued profiting not only from the crash by going short, but also by buying shares of MicroStrategy. And therefore, these investors, they also sold the positions on Bitcoin at the price that I told them that I sold. And therefore, everyone has the freedom to make their own decisions on how to invest in the stock market, the crypto markets, and so on. I initiated coverage of Bitcoin with a strong buy rating at $250. So I've been discussing here how to invest in the crypto markets forever. Not only the Bitcoin, but also other main cryptocurrencies, as the case of Ethereum. Having said this, NVIDIA, we also made a recent announcement in real time, reducing substantially the stake at a price of $963. And you also find this on the website, the same. What is interesting is that since that moment, NVIDIA share price stopped rallying. It was making new all-time highs every single day and stopped rallying. And not only stopped rallying, it lost over $100 per share. That corresponds to $500 billion market cap. And that was published in real time too. So the only thing that you have to do is to basically to visit the website and to see these insights published in real time. I never charged any money whatsoever for any insight. The case of Bitcoin. So all the insights, all the trading signals throughout the years, the bottoms, the tops in Bitcoin, in Ethereum, everything, it was published in real time, 100% free. Like I said, you have here the example. I sold 72,457. I have no idea whether this will correspond to a top or not. That was not the point. The point was to inform people when to buy Bitcoin. And then, as I said at that time, I would inform them when to sell, and this is what I did together with the team at Intuitive Code. Okay. So having said this, I'm going to explain a bit to the public, because everything that I've been saying I already addressed in detail in the live streaming sessions. I remind you that these live streaming sessions, they've been public and completely free. You find here the free plan at Intuitive Code. But nevertheless, I'm going here to continue, since I referred to Marathon Digital Holdings, NVIDIA, the case of Boeing and Tesla. So investors in Boeing, they quit. Everyone knows that Intuitive Code downgraded Boeing, meanwhile the share price crashed. The same about Tesla. And these investors, they quit investing in these companies, and instead they bought shares at that time of MicroStrategy. Okay, so you just have to compare the shares of both companies, all these companies, and we are going to see what happened to Boeing and Tesla share price and what did happen to MicroStrategy share price, as well as the case of Bitcoin. The same about Apple. So Intuitive Code downgraded Apple. I made this announcement a long time ago, selling shares at 195, 198. In fact, I sold short shares of Apple, as you find also on the blog, numerous insights referring to it. And Apple investors, they also invested in MicroStrategy. Okay, so the Apple investors community that we share information with, insights, intelligence, they invested in MicroStrategy, and obviously they became very happy with it. Moreover, one of the companies that I referred here in 2024 as highly speculative and warning you not to buy, the case of Neximoon, I made a demonstration in real time on a live streaming session that you find worldwide, published everywhere. When Neximoon, the share price rallied to $28, I recommended selling that stock, telling that people they were going to see a crash, that we are talking about a pump and dump stock scam, and instead to invest in MicroStrategy. And this is precisely what these investors they did. And just look at what happened since then. I don't know the price today of Neximoon. Probably it is $5 or $6 stock. I do know that MicroStrategy soared to $1,800. So more than tripled since this announcement about bailing out of Neximoon. And by the way, you have here the calls, okay? So in Neximoon, available on the web in real time. The same about MicroStrategy, the same about Bitcoin that you find here, everything, okay? So congratulations to everyone. I expect that you comprehended the reasons, the strategic reasons why to invest in certain companies and others not to invest, and whether you wish to, going forward, to remain invested in Bitcoin. It is entirely your decision, okay? Or any other cryptocurrency. My role, it has been to inform you when I purchased Bitcoin, when I sold Bitcoin, as well as shares of the companies that I've just addressed, all right? Thank you.